Hi, thank you for joining me. This is called Ordinary Days by Jason Gray. 7/1/2026, 6026 Analusis, 1019 GMT -6. There was a time when I believed life was about reaching some distant finish line. I imagined that one day I would finally arrive at peace, arrive at wisdom, arrive at certainty, arrive at the version of myself I had always hoped to become. What I did not understand was that life was never asking me to arrive anywhere. It was asking me to participate. One day at a time, one decision at a time, one conversation at a time, one act of kindness at a time, one sunrise at a time, one ordinary day at a time. The greatest mistake we can make is becoming so overwhelmed by the distance ahead that we forget that the only place where progress can ever occur, today. None of us can solve an entire lifetime before breakfast. None of us can heal every wound in a single afternoon. None of us can become everything we hope to become before the sun goes down. Life has never required that of anyone. It asks for something far simpler. Give today your full attention. Do today's work honestly. Speak today's truth. Carry today's responsibilities. Offer today's kindness. Learn today's lesson. Tomorrow will bring its own opportunities. Yesterday has already completed its work. Today remains wonderfully unfinished. There is enormous freedom in accepting that we are all works in progress, not unfinished because we have failed, unfinished because we are alive. Every experience shapes us. Every mistake teaches us. Every success humbles us. Every relationship changes us. Every challenge reveals something about our character that comfort never could. Life is not carving us into someone we were never meant to be. It is slowly uncovering the person that has been waiting beneath fear, pride, expectation, and doubt all along. Just as a sculptor removes stone to reveal the figure hidden inside, life removes illusions to reveal something more authentic. The process is rarely comfortable. Stone does not become sculpture without resistance. Trees do not become strong without wind. Rivers do not carve valleys without time. Human beings do not become wise without living. That is why progress matters more than perfection. Perfection suggests an ending. Progress suggests life. There will always be more to learn, more compassion to discover, more patience to practice, more forgiveness to offer, more beauty to notice, more gratitude to cultivate. That is not a burden. It is one of the greatest privileges of being alive. We are not expected to complete the masterpiece today, only to add today's careful brushstroke, only to place today's stone, only to write today's page, only to become slightly more honest, slightly more aware, and slightly more loving than we were yesterday. When enough ordinary days are lived this way, something extraordinary quietly begins to emerge, not because we chased greatness, but because we remained faithful to the present moment. The future has always been built from ordinary todays that were lived with extraordinary attention. Perhaps that is all life has ever asked any of us. Not perfection, not certainty, not brilliance, simply this: do the best you can with the life that has been placed before you today. Tomorrow can wait its turn. Today is enough. Jason Gray. I think this is so beautiful, and it's a really good reminder about being in the present moment, of course, and about being in the stillness and the point between worlds. I think there's a great analogy here for that as well. You know, when you get to the quiet place where you're no longer who you used to be, and you're also not yet who you're becoming, that is also this place where you have to come to the recognition and the realization that this is all there is. And I've had that moment, and I've had it as a moment. I haven't lived it yet, but yes, I have collapsed it into the now and realized the projection and seen the architecture of it, and it's incredible. So this is a great reminder to keep living just in this very moment, because that's where we experience everything. That's where we look at what happened previously, and that's where we project what we think is the future, but it's all actually happening right now. That's it. It's just now. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next time.